You can't stop the
Sideburns.
Yo, what's the word? 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 Just talking how you talking. Bosses link with bosses before you step in the office. What's the word? 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 Just talking how you talking. Bosses link with bosses before you step in the office. What's the word? What's the word? Oh, I have something to say. Have some words dropping to your light. Hurry underlay. Spill that tea. What you waiting for? We just want the word. Don't tell us nothing crazy that's gonna get up on our nerves. Just chill, relax, live in the moment while we put it on wax. We live on Anchor every Wednesday of the week. So tell your family and friends where you be. Yo, what's the word? 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 Just talking how you talking. Bosses link with bosses before you step in the office. What's the word? 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 Just talking how you talking. Bosses link with bosses before you step in the office. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
What's up? This your girl, Kiss D.Jon, and we're back for another episode of What's the Word. You already know what I'm in for. I'm being joined by the legendary host, the one, the Mr. Who, the Mr. Where, Mr. D.Jon. And don't mess the show up like that.
I'm not, because you be catching me off guard when you do that foolishness.
I was about to hit you with a Lou Rawls moment. I got the granola over here. I had to cough.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy D.Jon, and you are tuned into episode 24 of What's the Word?
And you already know we're being joined by a special guest tonight, the man behind the beat.
Yo.
Sideburns.
Hello, y'all. How y'all doing?
But today we got a jam-packed episode for y'all. You hear me? We're going to be talking about what's your views on the term crab in a bucket and cutthroat. Do you believe that people from New Orleans culturally have crab in a bucket mindset? And how has crab in a bucket and cutthroat terms impacted the hip-hop scene in New Orleans? Of course, we're going to talk about this trending Louisiana top artist list with all these hip-hop artists and who we think should have been on this list. Of course, you already know we got the messy tea from the messy shade. You hear me? With, I did a Lou Ross right now. With Idris Elba, our good friend. Sad news. Mm-hmm. Idris Elba caught the Corona.
I'm sick of you.
And of course, we're gonna talk about Black woman excellence and a San Francisco salon startup to raise $1 million to cater to women of color. And of course, celebration time goes for Tupac, "Me Against the World," which is one of my favorite Tupac albums of all time. Made 25 years old, and me and Offset wants to know why Walmart keep running out of bread. Of course, Joe Biden says he commits to a female vice president. He said everybody is speculating that he's gonna pick Michelle.
Michelle don't want it,
but I don't think it's gonna work out. But Waka Flocka criticizes went viral with the switch challenge and shit like that.
I just hit the switch.
Of course, we're gonna talk about all that good stuff. We're gonna talk about Hitman being arrested for pistol whooping up. They say you gotta pistol whoop a bitch every once in a while. And then more sad news, Eric B. and Floyd Mayweather lost some people in their family. Eric B. lost his daughter in a car accident, and Floyd Mayweather lost his uncle. Sad news. And of course, Karen Durant is another person that got granola. And Alexa Sky goes off on Twitter. I had to slide that little piece to Messy T because I had watched Love and Hip Hop last night. So I want to know what is the 401k behind all that. But without further ado, let's get to this main topic. So, what's y'all 401k about, like, the term crab in a bucket and cutthroat? I'm not a fan of these terms and when it's being used to describe the city, because I'm an advocate for positive stuff that happens in the city, and I feel like in the city itself, there's even though there's negative stuff or bad stuff that's happening around the city, it's still a lot more positivity that's going beyond to get showed. It's just people are not looking for the positivity. And I hate when the city itself is described as a cutthroat city, and that basically niggas in New Orleans got cutthroat ways and crab in a bucket mindset. That's why they never gonna get nowhere. I feel like there's so much unity out here in the city, but people just don't look for the positive stuff that happened throughout the city until a nigga get killed or something happens. So, like, what's y'all views? What's y'all views on the whole crab in a bucket term, and how is it described as far as how people view the city of New Orleans? Not in my American Trail voice, but New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all feel about that?
I like that you hit that point on, where there is a lot of positivity going on in our city, which we do. And I feel like a lot of, artists and, local producers and whatnot, they have like a great partnership. But I think with the thing that comes with, everybody's so busy looking at the negative is because we literally, have a lot of negative, even though we have a lot of positive things that go on in our city, we also have a lot of negative that kind of goes hand in hand with positive. I just feel like, with, a lot of the murdering and things like that happening in New Orleans, I think people mainly look at that, because I have conversations with people, when they ask me, well, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from New Orleans or whatever. Ooh, I sounded so New Orleans when I did that. But
yeah,
it came out.
New Orleans.
But and it was like, is it really bad out there? It's like that's the first thing they ask when people find out where you're from, and I'm like, no, it's not all bad. It's like they have so much positivity with this city, but from what they hear and what they read, that's what they automatically think of when people, say New Orleans. You do, if you think about it, you have a lot of cutthroat and
of course,
cutthroat people
that comes with the
around
territory.
The world, right? So I think everybody doesn't have good intentions. I feel like a lot of people do things personally that is going to benefit them. Just here and speaking on that hip hop, topic as far as locally in New Orleans. Most people, they just have their own agendas,
right?
And I've been hand in hand to see, for you to go through that, a couple times. So I've seen it,
Definitely.
I've witnessed it with you personally.
The messy shade from D.Jon.
But yeah, that's what I think about it.
Definitely, and I feel like that generates through the territory itself, because it's with the nature. It's like a dog-eat-dog world in the industry. Even with the podcast and the stuff that we're doing right now, you know how many people on here that just probably are doing podcasts right now just to say, oh, since they did it.
Oh, we got one.
Yeah, let me go try to get one and try to be better instead of it
Trying to
learn from it. So I feel like definitely let that do come with the territory as far as, the industry wise. But I feel like I've grown in a sense to where I've learned how to forgive and forget at this point. So I don't want to look at another artist and think that, oh, he want to steal a spotlight, because it's all of our spotlights. So if he feel like he deserve it, let him be the person that deserve it. Let me ride behind this person. I feel like that's always been me, in a sense, as far as like how I represent hip hop, even with the What's the Word franchise and the stuff that we doing here. Like we support artists locally and beyond. Like you could submit your stuff and we don't ask for nothing in return. Right. This is a platform where we give artists their shot. If you have a shot, give like
opportunity,
just an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we have a lot of people that submit and really, you know, mess with the show, and the people that submit their music, shout out to them most definitely, because y'all bring the fire music. People like Sideburns and L really spent their time on making our theme. Like I feel like my motto has always been unity, and we're unifying together. We're all we're not together. We're all in this together. Oh my God.
And we see,
but still, like, we all in this together.
Yes.
And we supposed to do this shit together. It's like, keep sending your music if you want to be a feature artist. Let's work. Let's do this stuff. Let's be
can I add something?
Unified. But yeah, of course.
That's the key word. Supposed to.
Yeah.
Yes. Everybody.
Together and
the thing is, with like New Orleans, like everybody want to be them bosses. Yeah, I'm a boss. I do this and that. But half of y'all niggas ain't even really doing shit.
Right.
Other niggas putting money behind you. You taking beats off YouTube. You don't even got shows. You got a little clout, and you think you on.
And I want to talk about that, because the one thing where these terms are coming from is basically because some people already feel like they're, just because they got a little buzz or something, that they're damn near.
Like nigga owe them something.
Yeah. Like, I'm supposed to do shit for you for free. No, nigga, we supposed to be eating together, but I can't starve myself just because you feel like you entitled because you know this person. Nigga, I know people too, shit.
That's where
I know the right people at that. Shout out to Good Money Global. You heard me, family. You heard me? I had to shout that out, Jeremy. Let me just put that out there, Jeremy. You heard me?
Are we finished?
Go ahead. I had to get my little Kevin Gates on.
But that's where that comes from. Everybody having their own agendas, you know, where people feel like since they didn't done this, they didn't perform such and such, like, perform for somebody.
Niggas pay their dues, but they ain't pay their dues. They still local.
And then you want to work with them, and then they have these diva demands to where, no, I need such and such for this and much, and then I'm gonna come here, and then this need to be said how it's said, and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. No.
That's not how
like you're on locally, but you're not on as far as like being known by big names. So it's all good to have to be confident in yourself, but I feel like you need to humble yourself as well.
Very.
Because a lot of people are confident, but they're not humble.
Right.
And that's where it messes a lot of people up.
And I feel like a lot of these artists have the potential to do and be great, but it's just their arrogance.
Attitudes,
and it's like you make people not want to reach. Work with you. And of course, I've had my fair share of artists that I have worked with that have tried to play on me, and of course they remain nameless because I don't have to repeat nothing, but
that's part of the game though.
It is part of the game, and you chalk it up and you just go about your business and you just do what you do
and that's
best.
One thing I have to say about you are very, very, very professional, because I know some people, they would have went on the deep end and
I would have just
click out.
And it's like, a woman arrested outside of a corner store after she allegedly opened fire on a group of individuals.
Ain't that serious?
I'm Nakedra Wallace reporting to you live at 10.
Right. That's why I feel like a lot of people need to get their draws out their asses.
And just
put the work in.
Humble.
Put the work in.
Continue to work.
Work with the person next to you. Just because you feel like they getting the shine on, they're supposed to. Everybody got their own
just
shine.
wait your turn.
Wait your turn. Do what you gotta do. Hustle. Keep doing it. Like, since NBA YoungBoy, when we get to this list of like the people that's on the top of this list, look at this kid. Like, this kid came out the mud, 16 years old, signing a $2 million deal. By the time he made 18 years old, he got about, he good. You know what I'm saying? Number one on YouTube
every week.
Every week. Like,
every video he dropped got 1 million views.
Young
I didn't know
boy.
he was from Louisiana.
He from Biara. He from that ratchet.
Yeah,
That's right.
and it's just like, look at number one on
Louisiana hottest artist list.
he's number one on this list. And it's like, nigga, that's how you know you putting the work in. And for him not even to be 21 yet, like, come on.
Then you got
that's hustle and motivation.
Cool fucking projects, and you still dropping shit like crazy.
Right. You got 12 songs out before a whole album, and you still number one. Like, fuck what you heard. Y'all can't beat the king right now. He doing his thing. He's definitely doing his thing. But
it's only like 4 out of 25. I only know about 4 people on here. No, about 4 or 5.
So let's get a little bit back into it before we hit y'all with a featured artist. Let's see. Do you believe culturally the people from New Orleans have a crab in the bucket mindset?
Low key, yes.
I think we pretty much talked about it, how low key it is. But I still believe that there's so much positivity that's being gone that we're not really a crab in a bucket. I think because we focus on the negative, because that's what's killing the spotlight right now. All the negative stuff that we don't see, that we got so much positive stuff being created and done in New Orleans. Like, we got directors out here that's being known from shooting Kevin Gates' video, getting put on, and the dudes that do the brothers that do Young Boy and them videos, like, to us being on a podcast
again. They 2 friends from school.
The RIP to the dude who did the Element Water.
Yeah,
like, it's just so much positive stuff that's going down in the city, but that I don't think we are a crab in a bucket. I think that we all pulling together. The ones that's supposed to be pulling together are working.
And the people that's causing the negativity don't want to work for it. So they see you shining.
I also wanted to talk about this, you guys. I feel like the main people that's voicing this frustration about how they feel be the main one. Like, I hate the term "there's no support in New Orleans until you get big and go away." I feel like that's false, because
if that's the case, that is everywhere. People don't just outright just support you because you're from New Orleans or Chicago or Louisiana. I mean, Los Angeles, whatever the case.
You gotta be known.
It's not even being good and being known. It's about you have to work. Just like y'all say, you have to work. Put your work in. You have to build that fan base up. Put the work in. You heard me. People are not going to just support you because you're from the city that you are. You got to put the work in. Build your fan base up. Put out good content to where you want these people to listen.
But on the side note,
you out there.
But certain times they only mess with you. You got that clout.
But
that's how it is.
You have to look at it.
Can I say something?
Not you could get to it. It's not really that they don't. It's just that they do what they gotta do in the sense of getting the job done. But go ahead.
But that's like people with me with the production, right?
Right.
I've been on blogs and everything. Most of the people that rap off my beats is not from here. Mm-hmm. But everybody know I make beats, and half of my friends rap. I just need that song with the artists.
And it be your own people.
Partners.
that don't support you. So when you be saying like there's no support, there's plenty of support, but people only support what they want to support.
You can't make people support you.
You can't. But you have to do great things. And I'm just saying,
and
shout out to the people. You have to be a good person too. Right. And shout out to the people that support us. But before we get back, we're gonna take a commercial break. Here's one from Gravani Stone. I be creeping.
I be creeping.
Enjoy.
I produced that one, you know.
Sideburns. Sideburns.
Shorty going crazy, yeah, she fuck me in the thong. She just in my line when a nigga never home, yeah. I be fucking, I be killing it. Got her dripping like a train, yeah, she be feeling it. She got what I want, she got what I need. I be fucking her, she be fucking me, yeah. And she ride it like a stick shot, ride it like a motorbike. Shorty get me so right, pussy like amazing grace. I pray for it, then eat it up like a bowl of porridge, yeah. And I heard a nigga stalking, but if the boy play, I put that boy in the coffin, yeah. Slit that pussy, put it in coffins. We just creeping on that grown shit, yeah. Give a dick and send her on quick, yeah. That's your girl, but that's my bitch, yeah. And I be creeping with your bitch, I'm probably freaking with your bitch, yeah. And I be creeping with your bitch, I'm probably freaking with your bitch, yeah. And I be freaking with your bitch, I'm probably creeping with your bitch, yeah. And I be freaking with your bitch, I'm probably creeping with your bitch, yeah. Yeah, she call me daddy off that weed and the brandy. Ask her who that pussy for, and she wear the panties. I know your nigga gon' kill you if he ever catch you, but I hope he can dodge bullets 38 specials. Got her hot like a red light. I tell her go no green light. Think all in the windpipe. We be fucking all night. Yeah, that pussy when it's so tight. Got her bustin' like a water gun. Yeah, girl, take this dick, don't run. Yeah, you could be my dinner, breakfast, and lunch. Smoke you like a blunt on that pussy, I must, yeah. You say you wrong for the creeping, but I fuck her like a demon. On that dick, she be screaming, go dumb. When I'm deep in, she stop breathing, yeah. And I be creeping with your bitch, I'm probably freaking with your bitch, yeah. And I be creeping with your bitch, I'm probably freaking with your bitch, yeah. And I be freaking with your bitch, I'm probably creeping with your bitch, yeah. And I be freaking with your bitch, I'm probably creeping with your bitch, yeah.
And I be creeping. You hear me?
Yes.
We're back. Y'all heard me.
I produced that one, by the way.
Shout out to Sideburns.
It was his idea, you know.
Who be creeping in the night in the middle of the street? Give me on the Bones remix. You hear me? Let me put that in the track right quick. But we were talking about, New Orleans. We're talking about our hometown, where we at, residing there. So we was talking about the crab in a bucket mindset. We definitely all say that like there is a crab in a bucket mindset out here in New Orleans, and definitely a cutthroat. This is definitely a cutthroat city, and I'm not gonna lie, because like look at all of the great artists that came from the city that have been murdered in their own city. Like Soulja Slim is one of them. Magnolia Shorty, Messy Maya. You got what's the Lil Snoop from out of Baton Rouge? You got
from Jonesboro, but same thing.
But still,
same thing.
This is parish.
Same thing.
But you
won't get technical and shit.
Yeah.
On people.
And then you got,
I'm a fan.
and then look at all the artists that you have behind bars due to violent crimes. See Murder, Mac, all them, some of which are allegedly
Innocent.
They didn't do what they did, and it's just all fucked up. Boosie said himself, once you get on, you gotta move out your city because the main people plotting against you is your own people, and they would love to see you
go down
than
lose
to
it
be
all.
successful in doing stuff. But one thing about him, he does do a lot of positive stuff out there in Baton Rouge that has not been shadowed on the news and scene.
He just had like a block party Sunday.
Yeah.
Because they canceled the Boosie Bash. So he's like, man, I'm still going to do it.
He
and
was at,
people turned the fuck up, okay?
He was at Southern University a couple weeks ago. He was at the basketball game and things like that. And I think he was giving like the first couple students that came into the game like free entrance into the Boosie Bash. So he does seem like a okay guy, you know. I may not agree with some things that he says, but he's very heavily involved in his community.
Like I've always said, people say how they feel, and you gotta respect that. But it's about their actions. Do as you say, and not what you do.
I love his action. I don't have to agree with what he says, but I love what he's doing positive.
And he just ignorant. He from the South. That's how we are. You heard me. We don't give a fuck. He ain't called Boosie badass.
That is Ratchet City.
No.
He's from there. He's from that rank, right?
But just like, yeah, it's definitely look, just like by Soulja Slim being killed. Like, I remember that vividly when that happened.
I don't remember that.
And like, it changed hip hop in the New Orleans scene. The way people began to move after that changed how this city moves. You know what I'm saying? When Soulja Slim man, I'm gonna put it to you like this. When Magnolia Shorty was murdered, that definitely changed
that was
the
crazy.
scene, because it was very unexpected. And not only for that, it was like she was at the height of her bounce career. I feel like she would have been like
how Frida is now.
Yeah,
She'd have
but
been
I
on
was
that
saying,
level.
you know how like City Girls is? City Girls got their vibe and their tone, all that, from Magnolia Shorty. Magnolia Shorty used to be killing it out there in Miami. She was supposed to be going out there the week she got murdered to do a show. So that's what she was really... Like, Magnolia Shorty was really killing the game as far as bounce. And it was bounce, but it was real rap. Like, she was
spitting.
spitting. Like, she wasn't just riding a dick. Like, she was telling you to ride the dick, but told a whole cold-ass bar.
In the backseat of the car.
In the backseat of the car.
Long ass I'm drunk. I don't give a...
Put your ram in my private part. Boy, you so good with a big old wood. Fuck me like I should and you smell so good. You can have it how you want in the backseat of the trunk. Come on. She don't give a fuck. Long as she drunk, full of that green goose about to make you get loose.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
That is bars.
Yes.
That shit.
She was just like, to me.
Put that pussy on you because you know you like that bar.
Shorty was on a whole nother level, period.
Crazy part, like my cousin told her like the week before she passed, and she was supposed to do something with him.
Wow.
Crazy.
So when Magnolia Shorty died, the view of the city was like, should I really trust a nigga who I'm really vibing with? Because nobody knew. I feel like the streets did know, but nobody didn't expect that to happen. They still don't know who killed her.
Oh, they found out.
Oh, they found out?
Yeah, the dudes got indicted.
Wow.
Like last year or year before last.
Damn.
Yeah.
You got to think about that. That
And
was
she
like
been dead
2010,
since 10.
2011, something
That
like that.
was 2010, because her and Magnolia Shorty,
Think about it, like 3 years ago.
Maya.
Messy Maya and Magnolia Shorty died the same year.
Around the same time. They're like a week after each other, I think. Or something like 2 weeks.
I think so, yeah.
So that definitely impacted the way people moved and who they could trust in the city. So definitely that death changed the way people moved and viewed their friends and family. Also, like when Messy Maya died, that in a sense changed the way the city viewed and what was viewed around the culture of people and things. Like Messy Maya was the first known artist to die and have celebrities tweet about his death. You know what I'm saying? The heinous way he died, and they still don't know who killed him. So it's like, it's like now you got to move in the city with who can you trust? You can't even trust your brother. Even looking at Lil Snoop situation, look at him. He got murdered by somebody who was supposed to be protecting him.
Supposed to be his OG.
All over a fucking game. Losing in the game. Now you in jail because you didn't kill the little nigga that was supposed to make it. Not nobody eating. And if you go back to Nipsey death, like look at that. The person that killed him is somebody closest to you. So I don't even think that it's about just... I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying it's still within reach.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's just a New Orleans thing. I think it's just a state of mind a lot of niggas is in that they need to get out of because you don't...
I think when you're here and, you know, you're exposed to it and you see it a lot, I think that's where it comes from.
And then ultimately you can't really get around it.
And you can't speak on everybody else because you don't know how it is out there. So I guess when you're seeing it, it's a different story. And that's why they get the perception of, you know, how they think.
Yeah. But we can go... Oh, wait. It say, and then the crab in a bucket term has impacted hip-hop scene in New Orleans. So Sideburns, you like definitely involved in the hip-hop scene as a producer.
I try to.
How do you feel like the term crab in a bucket, you know, impacted hip-hop
in New Orleans?
In New Orleans? Do you really physically believe like they do have that mindset of a crab in a bucket, or
in
do
some
you think,
cases yes, in some cases
elaborate,
no.
man? Well, tell us.
It's like people have different people have different intentions.
Yeah, that's all. The word of the day:
intentions. Okay. People have different intentions because sometimes, like, it was like certain people I met like before rap. And then when they got on, it was different. I had to talk to this person to talk to you. Like, nigga, I know you, nigga.
Right,
before
nigga,
rap.
Nigga, you my cousin, nigga.
I know you before
like,
rap.
Like, nah,
nigga.
talk to my manager. But I think, that in the sense that
this is all the intention because they got people you
I
work
think
with.
people would definitely backdoor you just to get your spot because they feel like just because you know this person, let me go snag it before she get it. I've seen that so much in the hip hop. My view lens being a photographer, videographer behind the scenes, I've seen envy within male artists. Don't want one artist to be above him and being jealous, envious, like snakish, like what other word you could give? I done seen it like I'm retarded or something.
I've seen it all.
I done seen it. But you definitely
I seen situations people got built up and they got around certain people, cut everybody off, be around them people.
Of course. I call them click jumpers. Been in that situation a couple of times. It's like you can't get around that. People have their own.
Like I said, intentions.
Word of the day: intentions. But before we,
can I add something?
Go ahead.
I just like. I turned to thought. But what I say, people could do that, but at the end of the day, a lot of people is not really talented or really, because a lot of times it be the people behind you really doing certain shit. Because there's certain situations I seen.
What you seen?
I seen like
spill the tea on the message.
I seen.
What's the word?
Well, I seen like people got built all the way up, got around certain people, disowned them, and then like a few months later they fell off.
Wow.
Bad.
Of course, I've seen that.
And, you know, as long as you're a creator, you always win. You know.
And long as you keep motivating and pushing yourself, you're always gonna be in a good graces and getting.
Stay humble. The people you eat crumbs with, when you start getting that bread, like, you know, break pieces.
We're all in this together. Repeat.
You know, it's funny. Last time I was on the show, we were singing this.
I think we did because I think we talked about. I think we did, and I think that's because we all we all believe in ourselves and believing that we can be great. But
yeah, it happens. It's part of the business.
It is. But let's get into this list. It says that's Louisiana top 20. What it is? 25 artists they got up in here. Let's talk about this because I gotta spill my beans in this. And what's the views on the list and how do you feel? Who should have been on there? So of course we got on this list they had NBA YoungBoy, Kevin Gates, Boosie, J-Day. What's his name?
J.D. Youngin.
J.D. Youngin, Fred Joe Banks. Come on, Sideburn, say some of these names. You know I don't know everybody. Funny Mike, OB, NJ. You got Baby Joe. You got Nine. You got Tech. I'm about to say Nine Tech.
That's Tech, man.
As he number 9. Then you got Jay Lewis.
Oh Lord, I say J Flow, girl.
And then you got Currency. And then you got 70.
Currency too low.
St. Carlos. And you got.
Why they be coming in with these names?
I don't know. WNC, Y Breezy, and then you got OG33, Mr. Chains at 15, NFL Tune at 16, Nino Kelvin
He's low too.
at 7, Reedy at 18, Scotty Chain at 19.
Scotty Kane.
Oh, Scotty Kane, my bad.
Scotty Kane. FG
Famous at 20. 21 is Big Fella.
I don't even know who that is.
Man, shout out to him.
Shout out
22,
to you.
Main Music. 23, Treaty. 24, One Trap. And 25, Teasy Baby.
Lil Teasy.
So, who do y'all?
I'm not people.
The crazy part about Lil Teasy, that man from California.
And he should not be on this list.
That's how you know you got an impact.
So we gotta scratch him off.
Nah, he could be on that.
The delegation's gotta trade him for somebody.
He on that.
All right, so who y'all? I think YoungBoy definitely steals the number 1 spot.
I don't know half of those people on that list.
But I think he definitely still in the number 1 spot as far as streams, as far as popularity and shit. Like he killing it.
Because she definitely has an influence on.
Reedy could have been at least
in the top 10.
Yeah.
I say
Currency need to be in the top 5.
Definitely.
Nino Calvin should be like in the top 10.
Of course. I think it should definitely be NBA YoungBoy. That's right. Kevin Gates. That's right. I think Currency should be number.
He should be in the top 5.
I think he should be number 3.
Honestly,
sorry, Boosie, but you gotta get dropped down to number 4. I'll put him at number 4. Currency at number 3, and I will put. Now people be sleeping on Funny Mike because they think he's a comedian. He can't really rap, but he can spit.
He's a creator. He's creator.
Gonna stay at number 6. But what we're gonna put at the number 5 slot, Nino Kelvin. He gotta be at. Nino Kelvin is definitely up there at number 5. Then it would be Funny Mike, of course. Reedy, Treaty, any, mini, money, more. We're gonna put Treaty at number 9.
No.
At number 9.
What?
Y'all don't think Treaty?
No.
Y'all don't think she killing it?
I think she should be a little higher though, but
all right. So
I don't know. This fucking list is contradicting. You be like, I want this person there, but
okay. So we're gonna put Reedy at number 7. We're gonna put Reedy at number 7, and we're gonna put Treaty at number 10. How about that? So we got number 9, number 8. Baby Joe could stay at number 8 slot. Number 9 need to be somebody that is not on this list, but definitely should be on this list. That's killing the game. Should definitely be D-Day, in my own opinion.
Yeah, he rap, make his own beats.
I think he should definitely be number 9 on this Louisiana list. Not only the fact that he representing the West Side, as in the West Bank, but he definitely is a dope producer right now, up and coming. He's
he be getting them placements.
Placements like a mud, okay?
relationships.
And definitely
Shout out to-
making. Not only that, he didn't have a song with Kevin Gates. He didn't have some songs with Wiz Khalifa. Shout out
Shit,
because
when I went to the
private screening of that, and that was very dope.
Shit,
okay?
he opened up for Nipsey when I went to the Nipsey concert.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. So he definitely should have been on number 9. And like we said, number 10 was Treaty. We said number 10 was Treaty. Number 11. Who should be number 11 on this list? I think we moved Nino Kelvin up. I think.
Shit, you can put Fredo.
Fredo?
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, yeah. Fredo at number 11. Number 12 should be Teezy, Baby, definitely. Because you said, like, he killing it. He ain't even from here.
Shit, he said it himself. He was joked out.
Number 13 could be FG Famous. 14, 3-3 could stay because, yeah, he doing this little thing under young boy NBA.
Shit, you put all them in front of Maine.
What Maine at? Where he at?
Even though Maine in jail, that nigga had a fire run.
Maine music, my bad.
And that's why I said this list is a whole contradiction.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see him. And I said his name and everything. Didn't see him there.
Free him.
Shit. Them is the only people that need to be on this list. Everybody else, I don't know anyway. So I'm not.
70 Street Carlos, he dope.
He dope,
I like J. Lewis. He,
I gotta get into these artists are making me have to go and do my research again because I'm not familiar with all of these.
I definitely have to do research because I don't know any of them.
I know that they're killing the game, like because people are
I only
playing
don't know
their music.
like 3 people that's not on there.
Who else? Who you think should have been on this list?
So you know everybody on that list?
Pretty much except for 3 people.
No, he's saying he
only know 3 people.
It's about 3 people that he
So
don't know.
who should have been on that list from Louisiana, representing Louisiana over here?
I don't know.
I don't even like.
They said 3D Not T didn't make the list. They feeling like 3D Not T should have made the list, but I feel like. To be honest with you,
see what they doing.
They are mainstream, but we really haven't been hearing much of nothing from her. So all of these artists made this list because they're killing content, and that's why a lot of
she
artists.
just started back doing the Monday morning exercises. That used to be my motivation. You know, when I wake up, shout out to you.
So she actually getting back up in there and doing her thing like she been doing.
Shout out.
But
Getting
this is
it
just
done.
a list comprised of hip hop artists.
Yeah, it's
hip-hop
not
influence.
but she is hip hop.
No, I'm saying because you're asking like what other people, but
this fucking list is a whole contradiction.
It's a contradiction because what I'm saying is they got a lot of hip hop artists that are killing it that are not even on here. Like Weed Junkie not on here. You don't have Zombie out here who we gonna play in a little while as our featured artist. He's not on this list. Like a lot of
he's
artists.
very consistent.
And very consistent. Got content.
And man, Weed Junkie.
You mean G4 not? G4 not on this list? He just dropped the tape. Like so many
he's
people
starting to
on
make
this
beats
list.
now too. They say,
And like I said, so many people who are killing it in New Orleans alone, not on this list. If we're gonna go Louisiana, half of these artists on this list is from New Orleans, and the ones that they pick are good picks. But who picking them? Because you could have picked a lot of other people that is really, really out here.
Shit, that's
anytime
5 New Orleans people.
Right. Anytime Currency going online on the podcast he was on and shout you out and tell him that that's one of his top artists that he feel like that's killing it in the game. How you not have Sleazy Easy on this? How you not have? You know how many people? I'm just gonna shut up because it's making me mad. It's making me mad because I'm like, how you not have all these?
How you don't have
King, all them, everybody.
Cypher, Jamel. If you know
everybody
Jamel.
that should be on here is not on this list. Shame on you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
But pretty much the list is pretty much BR niggas. This is pretty much all BR.
But what we're going to do is take another commercial break. One from Zombie. You hearing me talk my shit right here on What's the Word? Vibe 2 and chill out.
Kid Rolex.
Zombie. Let me talk my shit. Let me talk about it. Let me talk my shit. Fucking talk about it. Yeah. Gon' talk my shit regardless. Like fuck what it is and fuck what you talk. I better get hit with carbon. Ain't sitting in the hit, cause we get it in. Bitch, I won't hit my target. Run down with this bitch and dog. They can't even look. Gotta close the coffin. Hold up. Shh, I think I hear wobble Uncle calling. Just gave me the lick on this little slime nigga that's plotting on me. I heard that his mama's ballin'. Look at the nigga, your time is short. No, I ain't got time to stalk him. Zombie run down, it's too late to bargain. Yeah. Let me talk my shit, fuck it, talk about it. Let me talk my shit, fuck it, talk about it. Let me talk my shit, fuck it, talk about it. Let me talk my shit. Hold up, let me finish. I heard it was tension. Niggas mad ballin' fists. If I jump out with this stick, you better get ghost of you spirit. Think I'm blind? I got plenty. 2-2 came with the Mickey. Damn, I can hit them all with this 50. And I remember you was shooting and you missed me. Yeah, you better know it's one if you hit me. My zombies popping out and ain't stopping till they lift beam. Yeah. So much shit, let me talk about it. Fuck a nigga, man. Yeah, this for you old bitch ass niggas, man. Yeah, yeah. God, let me talk my shit, fucking talk about it. Let me talk my shit, fucking talk about it. Let me talk my shit, fucking talk about it. Let me talk my shit, bitch. Keep all that, brother. And keep that too.
Yo, we're back. You heard me. That was from Zombie. Talk my shit. I'm feeling that. Let me talk my shit with this T. You heard me from the messy shade. In sad news. Wait, first I ain't do this. We could go on and on about that topic, but let's go on to this messy shade. I forgot to do my sound effect from when I close out from
a little bit too late, don't you think?
Yeah, I know I missed it, but
girl, a mess.
Idris Elba caught the granola. D.Jon, tell us about his side of it, because I watched the video at home. Girl, his wife looked like she wasn't trying to catch that shit. She was trying to catch her spotlight. She was trying to get her angles and shit. She wanted to get that fucking. She got in the camera like, bitch, and he like
she was so concerned.
I want to tell you. I'm like, bitch, I can't stand his accent because
love his accent.
We always hear this nigga sound like he got a nigga voice. And then he go, I want to tell you I'm fine and I caught the canola virus from someone who had it for a day. And I'm like, nigga,
that's not your voice, nigga.
Like, turn your voice on, nigga. But D.Jon, tell us.
Sure. So this is coming from the
messy shade.
As the
I forgot to say.
As the coronavirus continues to make its rounds, it looks like they say it continues to make its rounds, bitch. Like it's
passing. Let me like off of Prince of Egypt when the fucking spirit came to the house. If you ain't have the fucking blood on the thing, they killed your firstborn child.
So,
but I guess that's what they trying. Let me put my pig blood on the thing. I'm tired of this.
They say it continues to make its rounds. It looks like Idris Elba is the latest celebrity that has tested positive for the virus. According to The Hollywood Reporter, he said this morning, I tested positive for the COVID.
I tested positive for the C19 virus.
I feel
wait, no, that wasn't the kind of voice he had.
No, that's why you need to be quiet.
That didn't sound like a British accent.
No, I don't know what the hell you was just doing.
That was my Russian accent.
But he stated, and I quote, this morning I tested positive for COVID-19. I feel okay. I have no symptoms so far, but have been isolated since I found out about my possible exposure to the virus. Stay home, people, and be problematic. I will keep you updated on how I'm doing. No panic. As we previously reported, Tom Hanks and his wife, Rita Wilson, have tested positive, as well as NBA players Robert Gobert and Donovan Mitchell of the Utah Jazz. And most recently, Christian Wood from the Detroit Pistons. Idris announced the news in a video posted to his social media. In the video, he was joined by his wife Sabrina, where he assured to his supporters that he is doing okay He said that Sabrina has not been tested, but she's doing okay as well.
And she will definitely test positive at this point.
Proceeded to explain that he did not have any symptoms.
That's not funny, but you know.
He decided to get tested because he realized that he had been in contact with someone that had tested positive. Once he found out about their positive status to the virus, he immediately quarantined himself and got tested. He concluded the video by encouraging everyone to keep their distance and wash their hands because those who have been affected have not shown any signs. As a result of the virus, many cities around the country have been placing strict orders to help limit the spread of the virus. Many schools have been closed until next month. Cities have been placed on curfew. Restaurants have only been limited to takeout, and many more steps are being performed to work towards the safety of others.
And baby, we up in here giving it to you live, Cronola from the Cronola 19. They should have named it Cronola 20.
She pulling me out my house and I'm self-quarantined.
Baby,
and
everybody ain't worried about that. Look, we all got the fucking Cronola at this point. They say it's in all 50 states. Everybody got it at this point. It's just about who immune system is strong. And baby, we've been on government assistance for quite some time. So they got to burn through the commodity cheese and all that. The food we was eating at Captain Crunch and all that Captain shit we was eating as children. They said black people, as now you can see, the first nigga. Well, see, he ain't had the struggle meal, so technically he's happy.
Shit, that nigga ate that hot wing, started coughing.
See, we would have kept eating without coughing. You see, he messed himself up for being on the other side. Should have been in New Orleans, 'cause we ain't got it over here. If we do got it, we doing Lou Rawls and holding that bitch in. But a lot of people is getting this, and a lot of people is going out all over the place with the virus. I can't wait till they find a damn cure.
Yeah, I think it's just they're stating that they have like a test cure that they're going to use on some of the people.
But you know how they've
exposed.
been talking about this virus is like a lot of people who have HIV and stuff was like getting mad because people like saying they comparing it to that epidemic. But I feel like
compare it to that.
Not saying that they comparing it like the severity. I'm talking about the severity of it. Like, think about it, how all these people are now coming out positive. That's the same way when everybody was making announcements that they was positive to go get checked. Make sure you haven't been in contact with somebody. I feel like that's what they coming from at that. Not saying
if
like
you think
it's
about
not,
it like that, yeah.
Not saying like Rich, y'all dying from fly back in the day. People was dying from that. Now people not dying from
they
AIDS.
Didn't know what it was, just like it is.
But it's just like this. Nobody knows what it was. It don't have a cure. It's been rapidly spread. They don't know how, what by touch. You don't know nothing. Like even with AIDS, people you was scared to drink after people who they thought was positive. So I feel like, in a sense, that's what they're talking about.
It's hand in hand.
It's an epidemic. It's a pandemic. One of them words.
Pandemic.
It's a pandemic, epidemic thing. Oh no, an epidemic means
it's still
worldwide.
They're calling it a pandemic still.
So it's still isolated. It's still an isolated thing.
Yes.
Okay,
See,
so
HIV/AIDS will be an epidemic because
everybody,
many people in the world.
Eventually, this is about to become an epidemic shit.
Yeah.
If they don't find a fucking cure. But homegirl, test, girl, get y'all test done. Pretty much. And if y'all ain't showing symptoms, just quarantine and wash your hands.
Just continue to do what you're supposed to be doing.
This whole thing
Good
showed
hygiene.
me that a lot of people don't wash their hands.
They don't wash their hands.
No, don't wash their ass in general.
Asses.
Because how you getting this scared for y'all about all the tissue paper, all the fucking, all the cleaning products. Now what I'm gonna wash my ass with? Cause y'all ain't been washing y'all ass.
But see, this is my thing. I didn't get the thing about the tissue.
I don't get the thing about the fucking bread. Why is you eating if you got a shit? Shit.
Why
leave me some bread.
All
shit.
Tissue if you buy Well, I'm gonna speak for me because I don't stay with people. I
Gonna
stay
clog
alone.
the fucking toilet system up playing around.
To me, I guess it's not really a big deal on buying all of that tissue. But I'm just so confused as to why people are buying all that tissue paper like that. I can see the disinfected wipes and spray, but tissue.
You can't. You
That's
ain't
gonna.
getting
That's
jiggy with
like
that.
I'm like you now. I'm thinking that.
Put this shit back, Carol.
I'm thinking that people just weren't wiping their asses before, and that's nasty. if you
That's
weren't
too
wiping your
trifling.
ass.
But we could go on and on about this granola. Just keep hand sanitizing, Lysol, all that. But Black Girl Excellence. Naza Beauty is a San Francisco salon startup that raised $1 million to cater to women of color. So, D.Jon, tell us about this Black Girl Excellence going around. Spread the love.
From a very young age, women of color recognize that their hair requires a special bit of attention, care, time, and patience, which can be very frustrating as we grow older and realize that many don't see our hair as a priority as equally beautiful as others. Luckily, Natanya Montgomery is on a mission to change that with her new salon, Naza Beauty. Natanya is the CEO of Naza Beauty, a new San Francisco startup salon that specifically caters to women of color. The salon recently opened in the city's Mission District and promises to focus on women of color with coily, kinky, afro texture hair.
So basically your hair
Yes,
texture.
but I'm a man of color that
You
has
still-
natural hair.
You're still a hue of color. You definitely can use some right about now.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take me a trip to San Francisco and let my girl touch me up. Because I've been saying that I want to find somebody that like deals with
Same,
natural hair.
because I got locks and
Yeah.
I want somebody to take care of mine. I want
wash it
mine,
real good for me, condition
I
it
want
for
mine
me.
to grow like Snoop Lion, because they keep calling him Snoop Dogg, but he didn't reincarnate
Right.
and everything. Snoop Lion, they just disrespecting the man name and
really
everything.
do.
He don't
He
even care.
changed his name.
He don't even care though. He know y'all know him, but still, I want my locks to be luxurious like his. Shit,
So according
got
to
baby bangs and shit. That boy just started locking up and he got a whole
he ain't
down.
just started.
Within what I'm saying is locks just don't grow like that. They don't grow that long, and he did just start like 5-6 years ago. Not even
that
10,
was
like
like 7.
a good 7 years. So why
13.
his is long like that? Boy, he got somebody. He got the real people touching his hair. I need them to twist my hair. Shit. But go ahead, because I had that went off on my
Sure
hair.
did. According to a recent interview with Business Insider, Naza Beauty received an impressive $1 million in funding from Reddit co-founder Alexis O, a VC firm, Initialized Capital. Alexis is also married to a woman of color tennis legend.
Oh, shout out to the LG.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Had to throw that out there, you know.
LG.
You said she married to a woman, huh?
No, Alexis is the man that's married to Serena Williams.
Oh, my bad. My first fantasy woman. See, that's why you don't have to. You ain't supposed to have no woman names and shit. I thought you was talking about.
No. Naza Beauty offers a wide variety of protective hairstyles for women of color, done by expertly trained stylists in under 4 hours, a process that Montgomery says she held workshops for to ensure that the time was achievable prior to opening. Styles such as blowouts, sew-ins, twists, and braids can be executed within the time frame so that customers don't spend hours in the salon, which can be a common theme for many women of color and men of color as well that have natural hair. The company's
be up
goal
in the salon
is
for
to
15 years.
is to provide hair services to women who have been historically shut out of the mainstream hair care industry. Speaking about her salon and the negative attitudes that women of color have often face about their hair, Montgomery said had this to say: Naza Beauty is designed to let women of color know that they are represented and that there's a space where they can go without shame of what their hair looks like and the way that it grows out of their head. She continued, adding a lot of what's difficult about the process of getting your hair done as a black woman in generally anywhere is sort of anxiety of out of nowhere. Naza Beauty is just the beginning for Natalia Montgomery, and we can't wait to see what she comes up with next. She's another entry into the Black excellence and Black girl magic arena. So what are your thoughts? I would have to say for me, just experience most of my friends, my close friends, you know, they have natural hair. I have natural hair, and I can't say that it is very.
You looking a real Prince Afro right now.
She said I'm giving Afro illusion today.
He got the Florida Evans Afro today.
No, my Afro is way big.
Florida's was big. Sister, she just didn't plick it out.
Sister had a struggle.
She had a cookie.
Yeah, she had a crooked bush.
Baby, don't play on SRL.
She did, but
don't try to shit on her.
It's a very strenuous process, trying to make sure you're washing your hair correctly, making sure you're conditioning it correctly, moisturizing, the whole 9 yards. It is a lot. And as you know, I've been growing my hair on and off since about 2013, and I've cut it about 3 times.
He lets it grow out, cuts it.
It's a lot, but I promise.
You could have had long locks like.
But I promise myself
right
this
now.
time that I don't believe I must have cut it again. So, what are your thoughts on
I think it's great. I think this should be more, and as a
Black owned businesses.
Raising money for your own people is always a good plus. Plus, unity. That's what we're talking about. Unifying the community, showing people that, because ultimately our hair is discriminated the most, but loved all over. Everybody replicates kinky hair and gets away with it, but when it comes to our own people, we can't feel free to wear our own hair and to go to a salon that's going to take care of the hair the way it needs to be taken care of. And knocking off wait time is always good, because I've grown up in a salon, and that's why I locked up, because I don't want to be in a salon all day. Like, you'll be in a salon because everybody wants not the same hairstyle, but natural hair tends to take longer to get done, because you got to wash it. You got to make sure you get all the fucking shampoo out, because they didn't soaked it all up.
That's why a lot of stylists don't like to mess with natural hair.
They said that the natural hair is messing up the game for people who do like sew-ins and stuff like that. Not too much sew-ins, because, celebrities pretty much keeping that hyped up. Everybody go get their sew-ins, but it's like people don't go get their hair blown out no more. Like, they get the hair already straight, or get the hair.
They do blow out.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking about non-natural hair.
Oh, you talking about like the natural blowouts?
Yeah, the natural blowouts, that's always getting done.
It's called what is it, a silk press or something like that?
No, it's so many different. It's so many different Brazilian blowouts. Like, I'm saying, the sewing game, they already come. The hair already straight or crinkly, however they want. They just get it. So then,
just gotta braid that.
But the natural hair, people not the perm hair.
Put the fake hair.
The perm hair is what's really going down here, because nobody wants to be permed anymore. They're going natural, or they're getting bald.
Yeah, I don't know too many people.
All wigs.
I don't know too many people that still get perm.
Girl, can you put me a little perm on the back? Give me a just for me, kid, with the little girl on it. I'm out. Don't give me super, girl. You can't get that super next time. But shout out to the legendary, the GOAT when it comes to hip hop. Tupac's Me Against the World album, made 25 years old not too long ago. I think that's over the weekend. And like I said, that was one of my favorite albums. But go ahead, D.Jon from the Message Shade, celebrating 25 years of excellence. Again, black excellence. I said that's so fucked up. Black excellence. Like I said. Go ahead.
It's been 25 years since Tupac released his classic third album, Me Against the World. And we are still bumping it just like it dropped yesterday. Showing a more serious and introspective side to his music, Tupac was rewarded with much success with the album. Me Against the World broke new ground for Tupac and his legendary for a number of reasons. Following the release of Tupacalypse Now and Strictly for My Niggas, I sounded so weird saying that.
Strictly for my niggas. Like,
His third album, Me Against the World.
his Connie Chung voice hit him. He didn't know if he should say that word.
Right, that's what I really was.
Strictly for.
Was his number one album, his first multi-platinum album, and contained his first top 10 and multiple platinum single with Dear Mama. The album was also the first in Billboard history to debut number one while the artist was in jail, as Tupac was incarcerated in 1995 when the album was released. The standout track with the album and one of his best songs, Dear Mama, also earned a Grammy nomination for Best Rap Solo Performance, and Me Against the World was nominated for Best Rap Album. To date, it sold over 3 million copies. There were 3 official singles released from the album, including the aforementioned Dear Mama, So Many Tears, and the album's final single, Temptations. One of the things that
I never heard that song.
What?
One of the things that many remember about these songs is that none of the videos actually have Tupac in them because he was in jail. So a lot of his celebrity friends and his mother filmed the videos for him. The track title from the album also got radio play towards the end of his run, and it was featured in the 1995 film Bad Boys as well.
Okay, little Fantasia moment number 2.
Tupac's.
I think this granola is kicking in.
Girl, I had about so many Fantasia moments. Tupac said in the past that he had me against. Girl, what is wrong with me today? He made me against the world to silence his critics about show how great of a lyricist he was. And we think he definitely succeeded, and I'm glad this article is over with.
But shout out to the Me Against the World album. Go bump that and smoke you a fat
Never heard it.
joint.
The only song I heard on there was Dear Mama.
Lady.
I'm gonna have to listen to that
She
song.
said she don't know Temptations.
I never
That's the one that go,
really
hey. They got that like real beat by beat.
No, I gotta listen to it.
You never heard that one?
I don't.
And you talk about he trying to slide on a little chick?
Absolutely not.
I gotta.
Damn.
I don't. I always listen to the hits. When you a kid,
My brother used to play that shit all day. That's why I know
Me,
it.
I was listening to Britney Spears and NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
oh, he was hit me, baby, one
I
more
wasn't listening
time.
to no Tupac.
He was the blackest white kid in his neighborhood. Hit Sideburns, you was a thug.
Yeah, that's how
And
my
he
brother
was,
used to bump.
Hit me, baby. You was up in the room hitting me, baby, one more time. But me and Offset want to know where the fuck all the bread going. Please explain to me why y'all got to eat all the goddamn bread up, all the lunch meat for this coronavirus. Please explain that to me and Offset. We want to know. D.Jon.
As the world continues to deal with the widespread fallout from the deadly coronavirus outbreak, even celebrities are feeling the impact of being quarantined. Offset recently took to social media to raise an important question regarding the current shortage of bread. As many take to grocery stores and resort to panic buying, if you thought that being a wealthy celebrity meant that you won't feel the impact that the coronavirus has taken all over the world, think again. Many would think that Offset wouldn't have any trouble getting the basic necessities he needs to feed his family. However, that proved to be untrue as he posted a very timely question on Twitter. Offset simply tweeted, "Who got bread for sale? Can't find shit." That makes his declaration so interesting, so that it comes right at the time when stores across the country have armingly
You gotta
empty
say,
shelves.
stores across the country has empty shelves. You gotta say it like that.
Empty shelves as essentials like toilet paper, water, paper towel, milk.
Toilet paper, water.
Shut up!
Milk.
And of course, bread.
And bread. You gotta say it like in your Nakeem voice. I'm gonna call you Nakeem Wallace. That's my cousin, Nakeem Wallace.
Are all being brought in droves and leaving many without things that they need. As you're likely aware, most of the country has imposed lockdowns, curfews, and social distancing in any effort to curb the spread of the rapidly growing coronavirus. Earlier this month, the White House informed the country that these restrictions could last at least 2 weeks. On the bright side, the first round of trial vaccine testing for the coronavirus recently started as medical researchers raced to find a trusted vaccine in hopes of getting things back to normal sooner than later. So, what are your thoughts? Well,
you already know what I feel like.
Just like I said, I just feel like
they're going a little bit too hand with this shit.
Buying the
wrong thing.
Yeah, and to me, you don't have to stack
you ain't
up
got no bullets, nothing, but got all the fucking bread. I know who to shoot up for my bread.
Anyways, you're gonna get this show in a world of trouble. But anyways, I feel like you don't really have to. Well, I see why a lot of people are doing it because they have multiple children in their home for a month. But I just feel like especially like bread and toilet paper. Like, you mean to tell me you're not gonna cook? Them children gonna have to eat sandwiches and noodles for a whole month?
Well, unfortunately, my mom's has been cooking home cooked meals, so
and that's what I'm saying. That's what I feel like.
That's what's gonna take the granola out. Home cooked meals, baby.
Home cooked meals.
You need all that hot.
You mean to tell me these children gonna be eating cereal and sandwiches and noodles for a whole damn month? That's ridiculous.
They're gonna be eating.
They need nutrient in their body.
Eating straight Skippies. Fucking peanut butter and jelly.
These babies need a nice breakfast.
They got lunch and meat in now.
They need a healthy lunch. And needed a hearty dinner.
Hearty meal. Well, they said they've been giving away food for the kids over. Yeah. But what about the adults over 18? Baby,
well,
I need my. Give me my emergency stamps. How about that?
For Head Start, they are feeding the children and the families, so the parents as well.
I believe the children are our future.
I said adults, y'all niggas getting MREs.
I won't.
I think they're more concerned about children.
The kids,
children don't naturally know how to take care of themselves. We as adults, we've mastered that to where we can survive in most cases.
I know that, but if they didn't took all the damn bread, at least feed me a sandwich.
Because I'm just saying, I might want to make me a sandwich.
Oh shit! I'm gonna use my godchildren
I ain't gonna
to
be
get
able
these
to
food.
if.
Give me a free meal or some shit. I need a couple of sandwiches, shit. I need me a couple. This was when you really. What was all these viruses when we was coming up in school, shit? Because we ain't have all this. We didn't go to school and have viruses and being out of school for months. Well, Katrina did knock us out for 2 years. I ain't gonna even lie. We still recovering from Katrina.
We still recovering from Hurricane Katrina.
And it's been about to be 15 years this year.
Nigga still fucked up. Right?
But still, like I was saying, still in all, Katrina didn't mess us up that bad. Well, it did, but this virus got people out of work, out of school, can't go nowhere. It's like worldwide. I can't go to Houston because the granola, duh.
Shit, I'm scared of Joe something. Like, Bill, you might have that granola.
Okay. Look, that ain't scaring me one bit.
Shit. That cough.
Look at him. Everybody, we all got the granola, baby. It's just about who immune system is the strongest. But further news, Joe Biden said he's gonna pick. Joe Biden said he's gonna pick him a female vice president. Pick the real Kiss Calhoun at Kiss Calhoun. You know what I mean? Because if you want to pick somebody, pick the right one.
So during the first Democratic debate between Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders, the former vice president stunned the country when he announced that a woman will be his vice president running mate. Biden said, secondly, if I'm elected president, my cabinet administration will look like the country. I committed that I will, in fact, pick a woman to be vice president. He continued, there are a number of women who are qualified to be president tomorrow. I will pick a woman to be my vice president. In response, Bernie Sanders also said,
I will pick a woman for my vice president. That's probably what he
also
said.
said he would pick a woman. He stated, for me, it's not just nominating a woman. It is making sure that we have a progressive woman and there are progressive women out there. So many very strong tendencies is to move in that direction. The two also obviously discuss the coronavirus and healthcare, as more than 3,000 people have been affected and 65 have died, according to NBC News. There was an update on how they are taking precaution from the virus. Both men insisted they are no longer having rallies and their staff are all working from home. At the moment, Joe Biden leads the polls with over 100 delegates when compared to the Vermont senator, with 4 more states voting Tuesday. Only time will tell if this debate sways anyone's decision. As always, the African American vote is a key component for
Baby,
both
it is definitely
candidates,
waiting for us, huh?
with many of Sanders' supporters being black.
They're like, when y'all
Joe
gonna
Biden
vote?
still holds more of the black vote, according to New York Times. So, who is your pick? Well,
I am not voting, baby.
Who do you think Biden's VP pick is?
Who knows? He might pick Kamala Harris.
I was about to say, I several names could come to mind. I think he really wants Michelle Obama, but I don't think she's gonna do it.
So I don't think she's gonna.
I think it's gonna either be
It'll be shocking.
Kamala Harris.
Condoleezza Rice need a second goal.
Kamala Harris.
I had to say
she could be.
Condoleezza Rice she wasn't a vice president, but she was Secretary of State. I think she could get her.
She could be. That could be a good choice, and then of course Hillary Clinton.
I don't think they fucking with Hill. I don't think Hill gonna get that shot. If she get that shot, it's gonna be like, you couldn't be president, but you can be vice president.
That's all right.
But then if one of them dies, she technically could become president. So
Period.
She like, period, poop, with my hot sauce in my bag. If Beyonce and them couldn't help her win, I don't think she gonna be vice president. But who knows? It's up in the air. You never know. Bernie Sanders could possibly give her the shot.
Shout out to Bernie.
Nah, I ain't voting for neither one of them. They ain't about to use me talking about the black vote. Matter of fact, he texted me talking about Devine. First of all, don't call me that. Second of all, I am not voting for you, sir. Learn my name correctly. That's how I vote.
Right,
when they send them automatic text messages, let me see if you're going to spell my name right for a change. No, you don't get to vote for me. But Waka Flocka criticizes the virtual flip the switch challenge. So I think that he went a little hard and a little extreme.
He did.
But go on ahead.
I just hit the switch.
Nola, go on ahead.
Stop playing with me. Waka Flocka stirred the pot today when he openly criticized the new viral Flip the Switch challenge. If you don't have TikTok or just came off a social media cleanse and have no idea of what we're talking about, the challenge involves at least 2 people switching places to Drake's song Non-Stop, intentionally at the part where he says, I just flipped the switch. Most of the time, the challenge features a male and a female switching places when the light flickers on and off, and that seems to be what Waka Flocka took issue with. Waka's post said, this flip the switch challenge makes me realize a lot, along with the following caption. Never will I act or dress like a female, not for promo, not for comedy, and damn sure not for a fucking challenge. Where's the where's the be a real man challenge? It's like being feminine a wave. Please stay woke. Waka's post was met with mixed reactions. While some agreed with him, others felt he was overreacting to a challenge that people are having fun with. On a more serious note, others accused Waka of showing toxic masculinity and spewing anti-LGBTQ retro.
Oh, you know who came for him.
The first time he's been accused of expressing
you know the congregation came.
sentiments.
They come quick.
Back in 2015, Waka
Can't play with
Flocka
him.
got into a bit of a controversy after some statements he made about the transgender community while on The Breakfast Club. You know what the world is today? Women are afraid to be a wife. Young males are afraid to be men. It's not cool. They're not marketing that. They're not marketing young families and husbands and wives anymore. They're marketing young girls and transgenders like they're marketing evil. Man, it's evil. He also made some comments about Caitlyn Jenner's transition.
Oh Lord, why he gotta put other people in it?
Received a lot of backlash.
Because you don't already know where I'm coming in. Riviera. She's Spanish.
Whatever. Riviera had
he
to
getting
tell
all
her.
the names wrong. Shout out to all the names.
They ain't paying my bills. To tell her husband about himself today, and it looks like several people echoed her sentiments. So, what is your thoughts?
I feel like people need to mind the business that pays them. Shout out to Nicole. Shop at Nicole.com.
I'm sorry. Girl, his wife said, Waka, no one cares. Let them people enjoy themselves. Damn. That's what she commented under his post.
Yeah, because it is true. Like, nobody is saying go out there. It's like a monkey see, monkey do. It only took one person to make it go viral to do that like that. And then everybody did it to make it be funny. It's just for fun.
Right.
Nobody is saying, like, yeah, let's be demasculated and wear women's dresses. No, they're not saying that. They're just saying, like, shit, that one dude that did it with his girl that made it funny, I want to make my own version of what he did funny too. Like, if you don't like something, the best thing you can do, this is what your grandma told you. Baby, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say shit else at all. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. If you want something to change it. So if you feel like they should have been, where's the real man challenge? Then create the real man challenge. Maybe people will start trending you and following you. And to be honest with you, they have had men that have did that when it come down to the switch part, they was like, I'm a man, I am a man, I'm not switching. Nelly did it to where when they switched and he was in like the supposed to be like in the vanity part, he slammed the things down because he wasn't trying to switch and stuff. It's just like, it's just for fun. It's comedy. That's what these challenges are. Nobody is out there putting a gun to any of these grown ass men heads and doing it. They doing it on their own.
And if you don't want to do it, then don't do it.
Don't say anything about it. Just let people mind their business.
I am so sick of majority of homosexual men. They are so straight to not funny.
It's like this. I
just
feel
hate it. Like, why do you have to? We get it. You're straight. We get it. We get it that you don't want to do stuff like that.
I don't think it has nothing to do with that.
I hate the fact that they always down shaming stuff and making it seem like it's gay. Or you putting this on somebody. No, people just are having fun. That's all they doing.
I think that it's just
sick of that shit.
I think it's low key that they really want to do it.
Right.
But don't want to fucking do it because they don't want nobody to take their credit away from them being a real nigga and stuff like that. I think that's basically what that is. It's just everybody get mad at stuff that they can't do. Everybody get mad at the things that they can't do that they want to do.
They don't let stuff define them. That's what a real nigga, real man is.
Not saying that he wanted to put on a dress, but he probably found it funny up until the point where people really was going, because these men really was putting on the whole outfit.
Hey, some people was extra.
Yeah, they was being
that's
extra.
Why he probably got bad, but that's the unfollow button.
Right.
Period.
I'll just
scroll the fuck up.
That motherfucker.
How I do it, I put you on 30 days when you do some stuff. I put you on snooze. Facebook got that thing where I can put you on snooze and I don't see your stuff for 30 days. I got a couple of people on my list that I don't be seeing until they 30 days up. But I I think that he just going a little bit too ham. And then with all this labeling and all this other stuff, and people want to call out people from calling out people, I feel like people should just shut up and let it be what it be. It's funny. Another trend gonna come, and it's gonna be the same way where people make it into a trend and people enjoy it, and then it turn into something. So let it just fade away. If you don't like it, you ain't gotta like it. Let them people have fun without them feeling ridiculed or down by. Who knows? Somebody who did the challenge could have been a Waka Flocka fan. A Waka Flocka fan. A Waka Flocka fan, and now they not no more because he said some cutthroat ass shit towards a challenge that they ain't even, you know.
Probably just did it because this girl wanted to do it. Like, fuck it.
Just to make her happy.
Like, fuck it.
And it's all for fun. It's comedy. I hate when they talk about like how comedy should be comedy, and then when people do comedy is all a restriction. Like, oh my God, get over yourself. Like his wife said, whatever, Waka. But Tom Brady has decided to leave the Patriots after his long extended run. That was shocking, and you don't have to really read that. I just wanted to talk about him leaving because.
And then we got an update that he signed with
Tampa Bay.
What are y'all killing me?
So we are going to have a Breeze and Brady.
And Teddy.
And Teddy went to the Carolina Panthers.
All these. He ain't gonna be that hard to beat. You know
Don't do Teddy.
We ain't doing that,
what?
but he's not gonna be that hard to beat.
I can
it's
tell.
like
Drew Brees.
I can tell you
I'm
this.
not trying to shit, but I'm just shitting.
I can tell
Even
you
though
this.
he's an op.
He's
now.
gonna
Yeah,
he's gonna get his opportunity out there, and I think he's going to flourish very, very, very nice.
Yeah,
I'm very sad that he's gone.
I mean, we had to make some room. We gotta pay. We gotta pay Drew Brees $50 million.
Drew needed to retire.
I believe
somebody new.
I believe he will retire after this. He only got 2 seasons, two-year contract. So I'm pretty sure he is going to
2021.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will retire, and then we'll get probably someone new. I think it might be Tyson Hill. Might fill in that spot.
Yeah.
Because he said he might leave if he don't get what he want. He feel like he didn't put enough work to get. But
that nigga was kicking.
Tom Brady going to the Buccaneers. Like, ooh, we gonna Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. So Tom Brady, that's
about
just.
To be.
That was shocking.
That's
to me
about to be a good ass division. Like that's gonna be some. We gonna be fighting, baby. We there.
To know that he was with New England forever.
12 seasons,
and
right?
not
13.
Just get up and
13,
go.
12,
like,
whatever.
I'm leaving.
I think what it was is he was getting when you have accomplished so much with one team, eventually you get bored of that. So you want something new, something fresh before you call it quits. That's the same thing Peyton Manning did. Like he was with the Colts for so long, and he just was like, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna take Tim Tebow team. And
nigga
Debo'd him as a quarterback, and Tebow ain't played football since.
That nigga had a fire career that year before that.
And it was like, fuck that nigga career. Nobody don't know nothing about him.
Peyton Manning? Oh, come on, nigga.
Come on. And he retired with a ring on it. So who knows? He might give Tampa Bay that ring that they deserve. Because the Lord knows they wasn't getting it with the, what's his name, Winston? Jameson.
Jameson Wilson?
Yeah, with his lame
crab eggs ass nigga.
That's why You
see this W? You see this W?
He's probably now second string at this point.
Shit, that's probably a good he can learn from time, so.
Yeah, he
never know.
Ain't gonna be nothing. But if you want to get pistol whipped, holla at your man.
Hitmaker.
Because he responds to the pistol
that shit ain't
whipping
even
religion.
funny, but
it's not. But something had to happen for you to get pistol whipped. So D.Jon spilled the tea.
Following up on allegations that he pistol whipped a woman, Hitmaker, also known as Young Bird,
I ain't mean to laugh.
is saying that he was the victim of an attempted home invasion on his Los Angeles home, and his alleged victim was the one who tried to set him up.
Wow.
The incident he claims
Okay,
happened.
so yeah, you deserve. See, I told you, there's always a reason why a man got a pistol whip. You don't just pistol whip nobody to just pistol whip them. That's not something you do for fun. Something had to happen. Okay, continue.
So the incident he claims happened over the weekend. In addition to making a lengthy post to clear the air about the situation, he also included a statement from his attorney as well as security footage from his home as his way of providing receipts for the attempted robbery. Hitmaka starts by explaining that he has surveillance footage of 3 gunmen attempting to break into his home. I could have been murdered inside my home on Saturday, and I would like to take this time and thank all of my family, friends, and colleagues who have reached out regarding the matter, sending love and positive energy. Hitmaka said in his initial post, "This footage is very alarming to all my fellow people in music and living in the Los Angeles area. Please be safe and monitor who you allow in your home
and who you allow in your life.
I made a crucial mistake which could have cost my life." He further goes on to say that the woman in question, model Talia Tilly, was never his girlfriend, and his alleged allegations that she attacked him during an intimate moment. It's also alleged that Tilly had contact with the robbers who tried to break into Hitmaka's home.
Wow.
On Monday, Tilly alleged that Hitmaka pistol whipped her multiple times. It was reported that the Los Angeles Police Department was investigating. She has yet to publicly speak on the new allegations made by Hitmaka. We'll keep you posted on any updates.
Yeah, so like I said, it had to be something for somebody to pistol whip you, because you just don't grab the pistol and put. Like, she lucky she didn't get
alleged.
killed. No, it ain't alleged. She
they released the footage.
Yeah,
of
they
the
did.
robbers.
Yeah, we didn't got the update behind that. So
I need to see that.
he pistol whipped the shit out of her, and she lucky she ain't dead, because somebody would have killed her. If you would have been from New Orleans, like we said, it's a cutthroat city. They would have killed you, chopped you out, put you in the back of the trunk, and burnt you and miss you. You already know where it's going down. Not saying that I know, but we just see a lot of burnt cars. I'm just saying, first 48 tells it all. But, it's like, girl, it's not that serious to be out here setting dudes up who you don't really know. What if he would have killed all 3 of them? Now we'd be like, Hitmaka indicted on 3 counts of first-degree murder. And then it would have turned it up, but nobody know that this girl was out here basically stalking and setting up. So she about to get them plotting and scheming. She about to get federal charges. She about to be a felon. Mm-hmm. Especially if he want to press charges, and I'm pretty sure he will.
I'm pretty sure he will as well.
His reputation is definitely on the line. But it's sad news, and we're not going to get too much into it, because if the world don't know already, they know. Eric B. daughter passed away in a car accident, and Floyd Mayweather's uncle passed away. His trainer, Roger Mayweather, passed away at the age of 58. It's sad that we're losing our people. Yeah. And it's like, damn, Floyd Mayweather just lost his ex and his uncle within weeks of each other. One found dead in a car. This one now is like...
That was just like days, I think.
This is just happened. This recent with his uncle, but it's a couple of days ago. His ex...
It was his ex-wife?
His ex... baby mama. Found dead in the car. But she was very influential in the children's lives, and took care of all of them children all together, even the ones outside of the relationships that he had with her. But our condolences goes with Eric B., his family, and losing his daughter. It's something like with dad girls.
Floyd Mayweather and his family.
Of course. That is just keep praying for our people, whether they be celebrities, regular people, everybody human at the end of the day, and they all gonna go through pain, and it don't matter how much money you got, you still experience heartbreak and pain the same way as the average Jew. So just keep these people in your prayers. And of course, like we mentioned before, Kevin Durant has the canola. The second black person we know got canola. I think we're not immune, as I said in the
that's
episode.
Actually like the fourth.
That's like the 15th person that's black by the time.
But
We're-
it's not
He's just a
him.
notable. He's a
It's him
notable.
and
Yeah, it's
Three
about-
other teammates.
teammates.
But what I said is on the previous show, I did mention that we were immune to this virus. Of course, we're not because half-breed Idris has contracted it because he's from the England, and now Kevin, our own BDB brother, has now have Cronola virus. I mean, Corona.
Corona.
It's Cronola.
Corona.
I'm just
You
been
thinking
calling
about the oil.
It's Cronola. Cronola. All right. We got the virus, baby. Continue.
Corona.
It looks like Kevin Durant is the latest celebrity to test positive for the coronavirus. Kevin is among 4 Brooklyn Net players who tested positive for the virus, according to NBA insider Shames C. Kevin says he's feeling fine and encourages everyone to be careful, take care of yourself, and quarantine. We're going to get through this. Kevin has reported not had any symptoms, much like Idris Elba, who also announced that he tested positive for the coronavirus just yesterday. And of course, they just joined the list of many
Black folks that have now became non-immune, so we're trading
not just even black people, but just celebrities,
baby.
in general, athletes.
Keep all of them away from me. You hear me? We're safe right here in the What's the Word Studios, like Harpo. We got all of our utensils. All we just don't have is bread. So yeah, keep yourself safe. Keep your hands clean.
Wash some business.
Wash your body, baby. Wash your
Right.
body. Wash your body. That's all you gotta do.
On a daily basis.
Just take a shower as soon as you get out from the atmosphere.
And take some vitamins.
Vitamin
Yes.
A, B,
Take
C,
your vitamins.
Multivitamins.
D. Get you
Yeah.
some sunlight. Fuck what they say, because vitamin D comes from the sunlight. Don't let these people tell you not to go outside. You better get that fucking
And-
real vitamin D before you be out here really canola.
Corona.
Canola, whatever.
Corona.
We call it the canola because the canola,
You started
the
that.
coronavirus has made it to the Nola. Canola.
That's why you
done
called
gave
it. That's why you
Yup,
called it
it
that.
has made it to the Nola. Canola.
I'm sick of you.
But I've been waiting for this tea because I just want to know what's going on. Because
Yes,
you know,
and I don't watch these girls.
and I
so-
don't either because I only watch Love and Hip Hop because Tokyo was on it. And, you know, I watch anything that got anything to do with our people from New Orleans. So it don't look like she on here this season. So
It just came on, right?
yeah, it did.
Oh, we
just-
gotta give it time.
but it don't look like she's on here this season because she would normally be at the parties that they would be in at. But Alexis Sky goes in on Carly Red's ex-fiance on Twitter. So what's going on? Because a lot of stuff gonna be centering around Carly Red this season. So what's going on?
So Alexa Sky had all the time in the world today after she got on Twitter and pulled receipts on Carly's ex-man. So here's the tea on a recent episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It was discovered that Alexis and Carly had more in common than we thought. Apparently, Alexis is very familiar with Carly's ex, who we know as Arkansas Mo. If you don't know, he proposed to Carly, and she actually was getting ready to have a child with him. Before Mo popped the question to Carly, he was allegedly trying to get with Alexis and was thirsty. At least that's Alexis'
See,
version
being
of
spilled
events.
from the messy shade.
On Twitter, Sis let out about 8 scratching tweets going after Mo and breaking down what exactly happened in their situationship. In the tweet, she said that Mo allegedly spent close to $100K just trying to court her. She even said that he proposed to her first and offered the same ring to Carly only 3 weeks after Alexis turned it down.
Wow. Tea
So-
is spilled.
Mo has yet to respond to any of the allegations, and neither has Carly. Alexis Sky has had a pretty eventful week, given she was just at a club hosting with her nemesis, Ari Fletcher. Her Twitter beef isn't the only things that she's been taking seriously. AIM the coronavirus. Again, for the fifth damn time we done talked about this.
Corona.
Slowed down her bookings, but she has taken the necessary precautions to stay safe, and that including wearing a full hazmat suit in the club.
And then taking it off, bitch. Now you really got canola.
Another week, another drama. Do y'all think Alexis was spilling that Lipton tea?
I think she was spilling some of the Lipton, but not all of it.
No, I feel like she was holding back.
She was definitely holding back.
But I feel like she's definitely going to come out
this season, because, baby, this first episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was good.
And you know what?
And she came up in there like, yeah, what's good. And I was like, ooh. I can't wait to talk about this on the show.
I don't try to get into that drama, but I feel like I've been like drawn into it very slowly.
And with this
so I think
virus, you have
right. I'm gonna have all the time in the world. So I'm gonna be watching stuff that I never thought I'd be watching.
They
like
try to get their viewers up. They know what they was doing with this virus. Nobody ain't watching TV no more. They on the apps now. We gotta see who watching TV. Well, half of the world got a Fire Stick illegally anyway. So. Baby, we ain't watching them channels. We watching Young and the Restless before it air right now.
Did you see that?
Oh, you saw it? Oh, I thought you was about to. I thought you was about to talk about Young and the Restless. Which one? What happened?
Well, it is, but Young and the Restless, they have stopped filming.
I know you lying, bitch. I'm about to boycott.
I'm about to show it
Kiss
to you.
Calhoun is about to boycott.
That's what I want to send you earlier.
Baby.
Earlier.
Kiss Calhoun is about to boycott because she has to watch her Y&R. Okay, I gotta find out what's gonna happen. I'm like Peaches now.
Yeah, I'm mad about that. I'm mad about sports, man.
Man, that come on every once in a while. We're talking about something that come on every day.
Heating up.
Never took a break. These don't have season finales. They're on fucking episode 45. 2,000 episodes.
Deleted episodes.
We about to get nothing. Be watching reruns. They're already showing reruns of Ellen and shit. I don't want to see that. I'm so mad.
I'm showing you.
Oh my God, I'm gonna read it. But
no,
yeah.
It's not an article. Wait,
I know it's a post. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's out there with the granola. Listen to us right now because you don't have time. So that means our fucking views should be going up because y'all got plenty of time to listen to the KISS and the legendary Mr. Who, Mr. What, Mr. D.Jon. So listen to us on Anchor FM and Spotify, Apple Music, and Google Play. We on everything. Shout out to everybody that's listening to us. If you want to be a featured artist, please submit your music. The link is in our bio. And you can hit us up on our email at what'stheword504@gmail.com. Of course, you can follow us on all social media sites, and at Yo What's the Word. And of course, I'm Kiss Calhoun, all social sites. And of course, D.Jon, give them your it's me, not an E, but a 3 and shit. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna just follow me on Instagram _D.Jon JON.
Cause he gotta add 3 in the E.
Cause I have to let him know that it's a 3, not
a 3, not an E on Twitter. Shout out for Sideburns.
Thank y'all for having me again. I almost got banned like the first time I think you're talking too much.
Yeah, he was over talking us and we the hosts. But shout out to Zombie and Gravani Stone for
shout out to them
submitting dope content. New Orleans finest. Keep chasing the bag. You already know.
I want to say Zombie about to drop a project. I think next week.
Ooh, can't wait to listen to it.
And Gravani Stone Age project coming soon. I got some crazy records on that.
Well, look at him.
Yeah. Check you out.
Yeah.
Support.
Plug.
So as always, you heard me. Check us out. Vibe to this episode. This was episode 24 of What's the Word? Dedicated to the legendary Kobe Bryant on our 24th episode because we had an 8 and we had a 24 episode. I'm bucked. But as always, you hear me? We out of here.
Peace.